The Tate brothers and Beau of the Fifth Column have a Romania connection. In 2005, Romania was one of these countries that Beau of the Fifth Column brought hundreds of vulnerable women aged 19 to 23 um, to work for him in his human trafficking operation. But the differences between the Tate brothers and Beau of the Fifth Column is the Tate brothers committed the human trafficking crime in the Romania country. But Beau of the Fifth Column brought about hundreds of vulnerable women into his human trafficking operation and forced them to work below the minimum wage. I said it before and I will say it again. I don't think human trafficking work against men. If you're a woman and who tries to engage in human trafficking, it will not work against men. Let's just say the role was reversed. Let's just say Belle of the Ranch, Beau of the Fifth Column wife, was the leader of the human trafficking organization Beau was part of. Let's just say she was the leader and she tried to bring vulnerable men aged 19 to 23 to come to the Florida Panhandle and force them to work below the minimum wage using threats of violence, deportation. I don't think it would have worked against them. Now, yesterday I watched, I did somewhat watch Fresh and Fit interviewing the Tate brothers' lawyers. At the end of the show, Myron Gaines said something like, in August 13, he's going to bring a microphone or a bullhorn to protest so that Andrew Tate, so that way the judge can free Andrew and Trishan Tate. But extradition will take months and even years. August 13, Andrew and Trishan Tate, the Tate brothers, will either be released on bond while waiting extradition from the United States to the UK, or they're going to wait in jail waiting for extradition. Yeah, they'll be waiting. They will either be waiting in jail or they'll either be out on bond to be extradited to the UK. So here. So on August 13, 2026, Andrew and Trishan Tate will face a federal detention hearing in Miami to determine whether they should remain in jail or be released on bail. Okay, so they were arrested in July 18, 2026. Okay. So the judge will only decide if they are released from jail on bail or if they just remain locked up while they fight extradition. So it is a long process. Extradition cases in the US typically take several months or even years to resolve. So this is just to decide the temporary housing. So it will take several months to a year. Okay. Okay. So we will see what will happen on August 13.